Hi everyone, today is Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, and this is your reading for today. So as I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves. And I'm going to start with an oracle card, and we can dive into today's theme. So we've got bathroom. Flush away all that no longer serves you. Alright, I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this, but I think we all generally know what that means. That's a pretty direct, straightforward message. And it's different for all of us. We all kind of know intuitively what we no longer need in our lives. And this could be a relationship, this could be work, this could be a habit that doesn't positively serve your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your well-being. And this is your confirmation today to start moving in the direction of being without it. By sort of meditating into it, visualizing what it would be like for you to be without that thing that no longer serves you. Okay, so we've got the Strength card, Justice. Oh, this is an important pull today. And we got the Hermit. All right, so in letting go, you're trying to bring balance into your life. Balance that didn't quite exist, because I feel like you are a person who likes to dive headfirst into things without sort of considering the pros and cons. And while that is a great way of practicing courage, this experience is asking for wisdom. It is calling forth wisdom from within you by sort of looking at how things have gone before, when you just kind of dive into things without considering your next step, or I feel like there's a needing to close the gap fast. And so that is your reason for acting fast, for diving in, is because you want to close the gap between where you are to where you want to be, instead of looking at it and shifting your perspective into a process perspective, into this is a one step at a time kind of a thing. I intuitively listen for my next logical step, and that's the step I take. And instead of doing that, you've been kind of going from step 1 to step 20 without the steps in between, and that's causing a misbalance in your life. And it's also kind of pointing out to you that this is the cycle that actually needs to be changed. It needs to be shifted. It needs to be transformed, because it doesn't serve you and your process right now and your life right now, because you are a process-oriented person. If you actually pay attention to what brings you joy, you love being able to see how your previous step has benefited and amplified your next step. And that requires presence. So don't let outside influences influence you into thinking that you need to take step 1 and then take step 20 in the next moment. Allow yourself the life-giving perspective and experience of process, because that's really what life is about. It's about understanding the process. It's about learning why things are and how they work, and that's actually what brings you joy. And it's the outside influences that have been kind of making you feel like you need to force the closure of the gap, and you don't. Remember, this is your life, this is your journey, and you get to choose how you want to experience your life. And so I'm going to pull a guidance card on this, and we can ask for guidance moving forward in this important part of your journey and part of your experience as a human being here. I'm also wanting to confirm with you, or to say that as hard as it may seem for you to shut out the outside influences, because I'm feeling like a lot of this influences are coming from people who are actually really close to you, people you love. It could be your significant other, your children, and they are wanting you to hurry up, kind of almost feeling like, you know, and it's kind of sparking this feeling of, no, I'm not good enough. You know? And this is a reminder that you are always good enough, that you don't need to go to anyone else's timing but your own. And in choosing your own timing, you also are setting an example for others, for them to be more of themselves, to not be so dependent on you to close their gaps. You know, it's like making everyone accountable for their own gaps. Okay, so guidance moving forward. Transition. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. Okay, moving forward, like the first card said, you know, release what is no longer serving you. Flush away that's what's no longer serving you. And this is saying, when you do that, also visualize and feel into what your life will be like once you let go of all that is no longer serving you. And by focusing on what is to come, that's going to open up space for that to actually manifest in your life. I hope you are able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.